And welcome back. It's the 30th of May, further maths 5 a day. And let's just go straight to the first one. The bearing of B from A is x, where x is less than 180. Okay, quick diagram then. So the bearing of B from A, so there's A here, and there's B, and it's less than 180, so it doesn't say how much it is, so therefore I'm going to draw that line there. That's B from A, so this is x. Prove that the bearing of A from B is 180 plus x. Okay, so the word prove means I need to have angle rules and be clear. So the first thing I'm going to say is this, let's call this y. So y is equal to 180 minus x, co-interior, total 180. So don't just write co-interior, but actually what the rule is. And then I'm going to say that this here is equal to, let's call this z. So therefore z is equal to 360 minus y, which is equal to 360 minus 180, minus is a plus, which equals 180 plus x. And I need a reason because angles around a point, not in a circle, but around a point, total 360. And actually that wasn't too bad. I thought it might be harder. Next question. Prove, oh gosh, another prove. Ugh. Prove that triangle ABC is isosceles. Now, to be isosceles, we need two lines or two lengths to be equal, or we need two angles to be equal. And I think it's probably going to be the angles one, isn't it? So I'm going to say that angle, let's do this same method again. So let's say y is equal to 180 minus x, because angles, straight line, proper sentences in your exam, please. Straight line, total 180. Okay, and then I also know that z is equal to, well, by the alternate angle hypothesis, it's actually the way around, isn't it? I must be able to say that x, as in this x here, must be equal to x over 2 plus z, which means that z is equal to x over 2. Actually, I didn't need this at all, did I? That's not relevant. So in other words, I managed to show that as z equals x over 2, therefore base angles equal, which implies isosceles. I didn't need the first thing. That's a clever question. I like that question. I hadn't seen that one before, but good question. Next question. The tangent at the point A of the curve is perpendicular to the line. Work out the coordinates of A. Right, so let's start with a line. So I'm going to rearrange this as y equals minus 2x plus 4, which means that m equals minus 2. So therefore the perpendicular is equal to a half. Then I want dy dx. So dy dx of this here. So dy dx is equal to 4x minus 3, and I want this to equal a half. So add 3 to both sides, which means that 4x equals, well, 3.5 is the same as 7 over 2, which means that x is equal to 7 over 8. It's not very nice numbers, is it? Now, I am putting that back into the y equation, which again is not going to be very nice. So it's going to be 2 times 7 over 8 squared minus 3 times 7 over 8 plus 3. Right, calculator out. If this were a non-calculator exam, you could do it, but I'm going to just get it right on a calculator. So that is 61 over 32. What does he want? Work out the coordinates of A. So therefore A is equal to 7 over 8, 61 over 32. I have to say, if I got that in exam, I wouldn't be happy, but it's what the maths has given me. All right, next and final question today. Solve. Now, the way to do this is I can't really change that, but I can change that. So I'm going to change the cos squared to 1 minus sine squared x plus 9 sine x minus 6 is equal to 0. Then do some collecting. So minus 4 sine squared x plus 9 sine x. 4 minus 6 is minus 2 equals 0. Then I'm going to change everything from a plus to a minus. So that's a plus, this is a minus, and that's a plus. Just means the whole thing's a bit easier because it's in the format that I know what to do with. Next question is, can I factorize? And actually I can factorize, and this is not a bad one, is it? So that's going to be 4. It's not, yes, it is 4, sorry. 4 sine x minus 1 and sine x minus 2. And again, I knew minus in the middle means both of these are minuses, so it's a bit easier. let's just double check. So 4 times minus 2 is minus 8, minus another is minus 9, and minus 1 times minus 2 is plus 2. So that did work, which means that sine x is equal to a quarter, or sine x is equal to 2, and that has no solutions because it's bigger than 1. Calculator 8. Sine x is equal to a quarter means x is equal to 14.5. And then 180 minus that gives me 165.5. And those are my solutions. And that's it today done. Almost the end of the month. One more day to go. Do like, subscribe. See you tomorrow.